Hi everyone, my name is Darby Chapman and you are watching Bookish. Today we are covering a book that has taken TikTok, aka Book Talk, by surprise. This book would be the one, the only series Caraval. Caraval is an amazing book about these two sisters named Donatella and Scarlett Dragna. They are living with their father on an island very, very far away from all of civilization. Their father, a mean, rich man, has them completely and utterly cut off from the rest of the world. Donatella and Scarlett have always dreamed of running away to Caraval, an amazing magical carnival that's hosted every year by the mysterious Legend. Every year, Legend puts on these gigantic performances at a huge fair where someone can win a prize. Scarlett, who's been riding Legend every single year since she was 7 years old, finally receives her ticket to Caraval. In a three-part series, we watch as Scarlett and Donatella traverse through Caraval. In our very first book, titled Caraval, we see Scarlett as she wins the game. And then in the second book, we watch as Donatella wins the game. And in our third book, we watch as these two figure out exactly what importance Caraval had the entire time when they're in search for a mother who went missing, a father who's still alive, as well as what they're going to do with the loves of their lives. These books actually were astoundingly amazing. Like, if I do say so myself, and I do. I love fantasy, and I love this romance subplot with an independent woman main character, and that's exactly what Scarlett and Donatella are. But it's also nice because Scarlett and Donatella are two completely different girls. Donatella is way more run-free, wild kind of girl, and Scarlett is much more resigned and careful. So watching them both play Caraval and Legendary really shows just exactly how different they are and how no matter how a girl is, she can always be independent and amazing. These books on my scale would 100% be like a 9 out of 10. I would say the first about 100 pages or so of finale are really hard to get through, but it is so worth it. There are so many twists and turns in this book, you would be surprised. And everything matters. So I went back and read it, I think once or twice, just to make sure that I could get everything, because all the things that happened during Caraval are predicted. But you have to actually read through and make sure you check and see what these clues were, and then it shows you basically. It's totally crazy. Like, I didn't even put it together when I was reading it for the first time, but reading it the second and the third time, I knew exactly what was going on. I'm actually rereading it right now, if you couldn't tell. But these books were 100% amazing. I would recommend them to anyone. Book Talk was 100% right when they recommended them to me. I think that these books are at the top of my list. Like, I think that the only books that I've ever liked more than this might have been The Darkest Minds and Tomorrow When the War Began, which are both stellar books in their own right. But if I had to say and recommend to anyone books, if you like fantasy and romance and mystery, these three books are for you. I actually just bought Caraval as a gift for my best friend for her birthday. She's reading it right now. I hope she loves it. And now I'm recommending it to you because I think you should read it. Also, just look how amazing these covers are. This is paperback. Like, this isn't even hardback, and they're this gorgeous. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed my review of Caraval, an amazing book series that is currently available anywhere you shop for your books. It is an amazing book that I would 100% recommend over and over again to anyone who loves to read. A reading slump even, I think they got me out of mine. An amazing set of books. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Bookish, and I will see you next time with a new book.